It's good to me to be an addict because that brought me closer to God.
A former meth addict once put children and families in Williamson County at risk. Then there's the grandmother accused of driving high with her 2 grandchildren in the car just this week. It's a crime that causes people to do outrageous and dangerous things. Meth-related drug cases are on the rise, but now a new way is needed to fight back against an old problem. KITV's Melanie Lofton is live in North Austin. And Melanie, you found out state and federal laws just aren't keeping us out of harm's way?
Yeah, Judy, many of us are familiar with what it takes to get certain cold medications. You buy your car something like this from a drugstore, show your driver's license, sign an acknowledgement form, and then you get your cold medications. But it seems we may need another way to fight the meth problem, because from what I found out today, this may no longer be working.
I was a scumbag. I was a worthless human.
That's not how a businessman usually describes himself, but it's how Brian Price describes his past.
Stole, harmed people, harmed myself.
When he's not at work, this former addict helps others get clean because he knows firsthand how hard it is.
I brought a drug dealer into my home to rent a room just so he would give me meth.
The desperation for that high could be what's behind the resurgence of meth abuse. According to federal statistics, there were more than 18,000 meth lab accidents in 2003. Okay. That fell to about 6,000 in 2007, but in 2010, it rose to more than 10,000. Sarah Hartford explains one reason it won't go away.
People feel the initial high, and they feel those euphoric feelings, and then from that, when they start to come down, they experience the opposite. They'll then use meth again to kind of medicate those symptoms.
Every day, Hartford sees someone trying to get over their meth addiction. It's the same place Price turned to.
I was too much of a coward to kill myself, right? And too much of a coward to keep living, and so something had to change.
He changed with treatment. Treatment, Hartford says, goes beyond the walls of her building.
Having loved ones who will step in and help them to, whether it's going to treatment or talking to a doctor, getting involved in a 12-step group, so having that community support can be really helpful.
Now, something else behind this resurgence, meth dealers are using chemicals found in other places, not in some of those cold medicines that were limited in buying. The good news is, though, Travis County and Williamson County both have treatment programs in place to get people treatment as opposed to locking them up. Live in North Austin, Melanie Lofton, KITV News.
Thank you, Melanie. The mother who sent her young daughter to school with PCP is now headed to prison. A judge sentenced Teresa